Yep, that's me. And later on you'll see me again. Here I am coming up. I get a nice hug from Brother Michael, which made my day. Right, I'm going to cook the rice tonight for tomorrow. But what I do is I usually put a small amount of vegetables in with the rice. Saves it cooking it in there, you know, in separate pans. Yeah. Put that in there so it'll... What you want to do is just cover the rice just to about there on your finger. Wait till it cools down a bit. And then boil away the water. Yeah, make sure I turn the right one on. Oh. No, a bit surprised, Brother Michael, Pastor Michael, yeah, had me on camera when I went up to him and gave him a hug. Well, he gave me the hug, he actually pulled me towards him, so took me by surprise that. But it also made my day, really did make my day. Right, when that's boiled, I'm going to transfer it into here and let it cool down, then I put it in the fridge. Not the freezer, the fridge. Once all your water's boiled off, should look like that, yeah? If there's still some water on it, use a colander or something like that. But once it's done, what I do is add some of the ingredients to this. Turmeric. That also helps it dry the water off, if there is any. Give it a good stir round. Even though I'm going to add some more turmeric to it later, it just helps darken the rice a bit. Right, put it in there to cool down, and I'm going to put it in the fridge overnight. We don't put it straight in the fridge until it's cooled down. If you've got a rice cooker, might be easier for people with rice cookers, but just think the Chinese have been doing this for hundreds of years, maybe thousands, without a rice cooker. So get that in there, give it a good spread around. Now I'm going to cover that. Some of this paper. I'm going to cover that until it's cooled down and put it in the fridge. I'll get on top of that. I'll see you tomorrow. Right, good morning. Well, good afternoon. I'm going to continue this. I've already washed this chicken off, so I'm going to boil it until it's near enough, well, cooked, but a lot easier if you boil it first, or fry it, or oven it, put it in the oven. But it is quite a big one, look. So I'm going to boil that. And while that's boiling, I'm going to chop up a few of these. I like these in stir fries or egg fried rice and fried rice, anything like that. These always bring a bit of colour and flavour to it. And if I've done too much, I will save some. I can freeze it for a good time in one of them carton things anyway. Right, I've already got some diced onions, frozen diced onions, so I will add them to this. That's the diced onions. I'm going to lower down on the camera. That's the diced onions added to it. Right, I'm going to do all the rest of the flavour in Big Bertha. I'm going to use butter, not oils or like that. I'm going to use butter, just a small amount. You can use oil if you want. I suggest if you use oil, using sunflower oil, not vegetable oil. Right, when that chicken's cooked, I will bring that out, slice it up into small parts, and then I'll start all this cooking. Right, I'm going to take the chicken out. I've already tested it a few times to make sure it's cooked. As you can see, it's falling apart actually as well while I was testing it, so at least it's going to be easier to chop up. I'll show you what I mean by bloody, don't know how that onion got in there. Nicely cooked inside. All the way through. Lovely. Yeah, but that's how I want it to go, like this, but all stringied out. I need this bloody knife sharpening and it's crap. It seems to be doing it how I want it anyway though, with a blunt knife. There is an old saying, a blunt knife is a dangerous knife. Yeah, it is true. But sharpen them with them stupid things that you do that with, you should wash them afterwards. Wash your knife, because once you've doing all that sharpening stuff, you still get metal shards of metal coming off, and then straight onto your meat. It's a bit dangerous for your insides. Right, I'm going to get the pan onto heat, the Big Bertha. And I'll put the camera facing down. Right, I'm going to be using a little bit of butter. Spread it round. Get that all nicely melted. Butter helps the flavour come out a little bit better as well. Right. To get that wok hay that you keep talking about, season your pan first. Got some garlic and onion. I know I'm putting onion in later. You can use other things as well if you want to. Rosemary, thyme, sage, and just add anything you want in. You want to like caramelise everything together, then add your meat. Usually they use wood ones for this, but mine's got a bit splintery here. Looks like it's going to splinter and put wood in it, so I'm using these silicone ones. You want to do this until it starts going a little bit like golden brown on the chicken. Right, now that's going brown, put that to the side. Add the onions. You don't want to cook these for long like this, you just want to keep them a little bit fresh and juicy. Move them to the side. And then 1 or 2 eggs, I'm using 2. Once all that's cooked in, time to add pre-cooked rice. I've got this yellow rice for me now, but that's just how I want it. Give it a good stir around. This is the point where you can add your MSG if you're using it. And of course I'm not, I'm using salt. It's a good coating of salt. Make sure you turn it over, then mix it round. Keep mixing it. I actually thought there'd be more in it actually, but it's not, I think that's about enough for me again. And then I'm using dark soy. You can use light soy sauce or anything you want, just make it, give it a bit of extra colour. I can't flick this pan because it's flat base, so it's not like a wok, it's quite flat on the bottom. Once everything's done, it's like quite fast and easy. It's just all the preparation. Right, time to serve it all out. If there's too much, I will put some in a tray for another day. Yep, I'll put some in one of them trays and have one for another day. Remember to leave the trays to cool down before you put them in the fridge or freezer. Right, turn the camera up a bit more. Now for the taste test. I'm going to do it the traditional way. Not using chopsticks because you can't bloody pick anything like this up with chopsticks. My mouth's watering already. Right, here we go. As always, absolutely banging. I should have waited for my second mouthful. Right, if you like my videos, give us a like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. See you later.